Hello class, today we are going to be looking at multiplying and dividing integers. Multiplying and dividing, you'll find as you get higher in math, becomes easier and easier than adding and subtracting. And you'll see that that's true with integers as well. We're going to look at some rules for how to multiply and divide integers. And then we'll do quite a bit of practice. When you're multiplying integers, I know that this looks a little bit crazy to you, but what the smiley face representation is the same as beside it. I just wrote one with P's and N's and one with smiley faces, okay? So a positive times a positive is a positive. That's this rule. Positive times positive is positive. A positive times a negative is a negative. A negative times a positive is a negative. And a negative times a negative is a positive. That seems a little bit counterintuitive, but let's think about it with people. That's what the smiley faces represent, okay? Now, maybe you shouldn't be happy when bad things happen to people, but this is kind of the way that I view this, okay? When good things happen to good people, you feel good about that, okay? That's positive times positive is a positive. When two positive things are happening together, you feel good about that. When good things happen to bad people, you feel bad about that. That seems wrong, right? When good things are happening to bad people, you feel bad. That's positive times a negative is a negative. When bad things happen to good people, that also makes you feel bad, okay? Bad things happen to good people is bad. So negative times a positive, that's still a negative. But when bad things happen to bad people, even though you shouldn't, sometimes you feel good about that. So negative times a negative is a positive. When it's the same sign, the answer is positive. Good things happen to good people is a good thing. Bad things happen to bad people is also a good thing. When you have the same sign, your answer is positive. Now remember, this is for multiplication and division only, okay? When you have a different sign, the answer is negative. So when good things happen to bad people, well, that's a negative. And when bad things happen to good people, that's also a negative. Different signs equal negative. Again, that's multiplication and division only. Okay? And that's literally all it is. These first three examples we're going to do together, and I want you to complete the last 6 before you make it to class. It will seriously take you about 3 seconds when the video's over. Okay? So you're just going to multiply. We don't have any division examples here, but it's the same for division. You either simply multiply or simply divide, and then place your sign. So 3 times 1 is 3, and it's a positive times a negative. My signs are different. Different signs make it negative. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 4 times 6 is 24. It's a positive times a positive. My signs are the same. Same signs equal positive. 6 times 4 is 24. And then negative 2 times negative 5. Well, 2 times 5 is 10. It's a negative times a negative, so the signs are the same. Same sign equals positive. Even though that feels weird to call it positive, it is positive if my signs are the same. So negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. I want you to complete those last 6 on your own and bring them to class done tomorrow. Thank you for doing your homework, and we'll see you in class.